Right away, we see the heart of this case. Hardship versus the law. Regina is on medical leave, struggling to pay rent, but eviction court isn't about sympathy, it's about contracts. The judge must balance compassion with the landlord's right to collect. What would you do in this situation?
Regina Agnu. Hello.
Hi, Your Honor. How are you?
I'm good. All right. Where are we on her case?
Your Honor, I have a balance of $1,505.
Okay. She paid the $1,646 or whatever.
On Monday, yes.
On Monday. Got it.
You know, I don't understand why Robert, hopefully you're watching.
Pardon?
Not you, Your Honor. First, let me state my name, Regina Agnes.
Thank you.
That's a power move by the landlord. Mentioning the cost of taking someone to court isn't just about money. It's a pressure tactic. But remember, in housing court, the judge, not the landlord, has the final say. And Regina's not backing down.
I was going to ask, but you seem like you...
No, I'm really under a lot of
okay.
stress. My asthma, it's just really been bad. I've been off work on a medical leave, and I explained it to him. I even explained that I was hospitalized, and I'm doing the best that I can.
Right.
I'm waiting on medical payments. And when I spoke with him on Monday, before making the payment, I said that you had stated in my Zoom last week that to see if I can work something out with with
right.
people at the office manager. Excuse me. So
just take your time. Okay.
So I said that to him. So because we're in September now, so September is due, obviously. And so he told me to, well, that's something that our attorney would do. I said, well, so then I told him that I'll come in the office because I had a follow-up appointment from being hospitalized with my primary doctor on Tuesday, but I didn't make it in the office to see him. I'm trying to get myself together because I miss making the money that I make, So I didn't make it into the office to have a conversation with him. And he's not so easy to have a conversation with because I can say to him, like you recall me a couple months ago in here, I said, I can pay, this and that amount. And he'll say things like, well, who else do you have to pay? That's none of his business, and I already feel like I told him he stresses me out. Communication is everything. And when I try to have a conversation with him, he likes to really the owner said that they're not going to renew your lease. Well, the owners act like I live in the Hamptons, with the old vintage closet doors and bulky paint on the wall. So since they bringing me to court, because I felt like he really didn't have to bring me to court because of course, yes, I need a roof over my head. I'm going to make the payments. I'm not a freeloader. I like nice things in life, but the way that apartment look, no. That does not equate with what I like. And here it is. I'm here again. Why can't he just work with me? And they already half do this and do that. I'm at the point where I feel like I already spoke with my benefits rep, UAW Legal Services, where I need to get me an attorney. That's something I have to come out of my pocket. So I will. That's just something grandkids won't get for a little minute, It's all right. But the way he says to me, we pay $1,000 to take you to court. But don't take me to court.
All right.
I pay.
This isn't just a simple eviction. This is a land contract forfeiture. That means the buyer could lose everything if they can't pay or sell in time. They got a 90-day window to come up with nearly $400,000. Would you gamble on a last-minute sale or walk away?
My court costs, and I'm saying all of this, Your Honor, to say the moral of it all is he is not easy to work with, and I need my reserve oxygen, seeing that he's not, being accepted and grateful for it.
So let me ask this. 1505, when do you think you can get that
The
paid?
26th.
You
I told
pay-
him that I can make that payment.
Okay.
It could be paid by the 26th. And that's when he said, well, doc, I don't know. It depends on what my attorney says.
Well, doesn't matter right now what they said, because I'm adjourned. Can you get it paid early in the day?
On the 26th, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm gonna adjourn this case out to the 26th, because I'm gonna have the final say. That'll be at 3
Thank you.
o'clock.
I appreciate you. I really do.
Thank you, man.
I really appreciate you being a fair judge. You're stern, but you're fair.
Stern?
Yes.
Is that a bad thing?
Oh, yeah, not at all.
Okay.
No.
Alan told me to be that way, because I wasn't that way before.
Seeing that I have to be on your docket, I prefer to be on this docket than a criminal docket,
That's probably true. All right, so get the balance paid by then.
Okay.
And if you have everything paid prior to that point and you're sure you got everything paid, you don't need to appear.
Okay, good, because I'm
Okay.
scheduled released to return to work in another week. So
Okay. All right. So let's see if we can get that done, get it worked out, and then they'll just dismiss it if you get it.
Okay, thank you.
You have a
Thank
blessed
you.
weekend.
God bless you. You have a blessed one as well.
Versus Bernin Willing.
Ready, Your Honor. 11694, appearing on behalf of 9105 Timber Cuts.
Her name?
Doreen Whelan.
All right. And where are we on this, folks?
Yep, we're here for the second hearing, the first being August 29th, and at this point, we are here seeking a land contract forfeiture. I have the judgment that had a typo on it, so I've marked it up a little bit. I understand through a couple of text messages I received that Ms. Whalen may have a buyer, so we are less than 50% if we can get the judgment and start the clock on the 90 days. Hopefully we can get it taken care of.
They listen to this tangle of red tape. Section 8, VA benefits, Social Security appeals. Cyclone housing cases often come down to bureaucracy as much as dollars. The judge is basically acting like a traffic cop, trying to keep the paperwork chaos from crushing the tenant.
Without forfeiture.
Correct. I have an old friend of mine who owns a business and real estate, and he buys homes, flips them, resells them. So he's willing to get an appraisal on the house and see how much it is worth. And then he wanted to talk to Joey about purchasing it from him. But he's been in contact with Joey, the owner of the house, and he is on vacation right now. But when he comes back, he gave him a link saying that the house is worth 400 to 500,000. But the person that I had come appraise it was less than 350. So I don't know what's going on with that right now. So he's going to get his own appraiser to see how much it is worth, and then if Joey is okay with it, he would like to purchase it from him for me.
That's a deal they can work out during the 90 days.
Yes,
we have an
correct.
amount due and owing as of August of $398,249.06 plus some court costs, bringing the total to $398,617.56.
Have you looked over the judgment, ma'am?
I have.
All right. Do you have?
No, she said she has, but I've never shared it with her, so I know that's not true. So let me do that, please.
Okay.
Well, here.
I don't know. No, that's not the
You're
judgment.
talking about the paperwork for the
Yeah, it's
court.
a complaint.
No.
This is the judgment itself. There wouldn't have been a judgment included. This is the complaint. It shows the amount as of, like I said, August 8th, and then the court costs. So the forfeiture number is $398,617.56. That included court costs of $368.50.
Okay. Yeah, okay, he's just, okay. Well, that was up at 8.
Right.
I have
It's
that.
actually probably a little more than that now, but
Yes.
you know, and whatever deal they make, they can make. But I mean, she has the right to sell it, and we'll release our land contract in the event that the amount's paid. And I do know of this proposed buyer because Mr. Zago reached out to me from Austria yesterday and said, it's in your hands, deal with it. I've not seen any paperwork. I don't know how real or unreal it is, but there's no reason to keep forestalling.
Okay. Do you have any objection to the judgment, ma'am?
No.
I'm a bit concerned that as you were looking at it, that you weren't really looking at the judgment.
No,
Yep.
I was looking at the numbers because I was looking at the numbers here. They were they were scribbled out a little bit. It looked different from the numbers I had here, but
Right, but I guess I want to make sure that you understand that the land contract is being forfeited. You have basically a 90-day period in which to redeem the property. So if there's a deal that works out that sells it, that's one thing. If you come up with the funds to pay it, then you can redeem the property and keep it. You understand that?
yes.
Okay. Is there anything about the judgment that you don't understand?
No, this has just been super stressful. I ran into something I probably shouldn't have gotten into. Joseph is like a family to me. He purchased the house for $270,000 cash for me so I can move in. I went to training for Delta for 8 weeks. When I returned the house, he put carpet in. It was furnished, which I was unaware of. It was supposed to be a surprise. I was supposed to be living there for 3 years until I got back on my feet from not having a job, being a single mom of 5 kids, to just now getting a new job. And some things happened. So that was August of 2023. September, I found out that the house was infested with snakes, and Joey no longer wanted to deal with it. He said the house is nothing but pain. You either buy it or you have to find another place to live. So
That's what happened.
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
how.
All right.
I'll mark if I can send.
All right. Ma'am, you are unrepresented by counsel. I would have to advise you that you do have 3 business days to think about this. If you believe that there's some legal reason, some confusion on your part, some misunderstanding, or some non-assertion of any rights that you have, you'd have to file a motion with the court within that time frame. You understand that? All right. Doesn't mean I would grant it, but you have that time. This is Garita Herrera.
Julian Aiken, plaintiff. Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Well, it's an afternoon. I don't know how good, but thank you. Hello.
Hi,
Your name?
Yarisa.
Okay. Where are we on her case?
I have a balance including court costs of $1,545.40.
All right. And how are we getting this paid off?
So we're still working with Section 8 and the VA. I'm trying to get a face-to-face meeting with my specialist because there's a lot of phone tag and I'm not getting a response from her as far as my adjustment that needs to be made from that loss of income from VA. Now, they did call me today. Legal.
The VA did?
Yes. And all they could say is that they do have an insurance policy for the kids, but that I need a copy of his death certificate and my son's records. So I'm trying to get the death certificate. I don't have that, so I have to figure out how to get that, which I don't know why I need it because he's been getting those payments for years. So the appeal is still in process with them.
Okay.
I've been making my rent payments every month. Section
No, I know.
still makes their payments too.
All right. And we haven't resolved then the recertification issue with Section 8, right?
It's my understanding that it was resolved with Section 8, but
I'm not aware of it.
at the last hearing, the notes from my client say that Misty from Ann Arbor Housing had said the portion correct, but I don't know if that would also.
So this amount though isn't really going up per se. If you're paying your monthly rent, Section 8's paying.
Right.
I don't know how that can be correct because I lost $710 from the VA. So if Misty is
So, and because of that loss, her portion should have gone down, right?
yes. And the award letter that I have from June with Section 8 still reflects that old amount with the 710 added.
Got it.
Okay. It was,
So it's actually the children's benefit payment, right?
Yes.
So that's, I think, really what the issue was, as I'm remembering it. She's no longer getting the benefit, should have been recertified. Her portion should go down because that income isn't there. And she's appealing that, but
Social Security said it takes up to 6 months.
excuse me?
6 months. Social
said that?
Security. Social Security. And it took me almost 2 years to get the benefits after he passed. The other children are still getting it, but I don't know what happened with my son. They're in a different county though, so I don't know if that makes a difference.
Sure. Here's what I'll do. We need to check that number to make sure that that's correct regarding the recertification. You're meeting with some folks.
Misty, my specialist.
I got it.
Quick tip for anyone facing court. Get your Zoom game tight. One missed checkbox can mean a missed hearing, and in eviction court, that can mean losing your home. It's a digital age, but the stakes are very real.
I'm going to adjourn this out 2 weeks to the 26th, 2025 at 3 p.m. And let's see what information we have at that point.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Have a good week.
Seeing you.
for assistance if possible.
Oh, yes. I did. The intake specialist said that they won't have fundings until October.
That's
But
if they have it then.
she said I qualify, they just don't have the fundings right now.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
All right. That's actually good to know. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Outside Lakes versus Patrice Haywood. Oh, there she is. She's always so quiet. Hello.
Patrice Haywood.
All right. How much is owing on Miss Haywood's case?
Jillian Egan for plaintiff, Your Honor. I have a balance including court costs of $5,536.45. I see a note from, I think there was a plan for Ms. Haywood to pay half the balance from August by the end of the month. I don't see that that's been paid.
Okay, what happened?
I don't remember.
I don't know that was, I don't have a note of that. I had that she was going to pay, back in August, she was going to pay $2,000 by the 28th. But since then, I don't see any, my notes don't show any.
I think that was my understanding as well.
But it looks like she did do, maybe.
Let me check.
All right. How are we planning on getting this paid off? You know?
I have my second appointment with Hawk on the 23rd, and I'm supposed to try and bring my balance down as much as I can before that appointment.
Right. But you'd have to get 2,500, almost 2,600 in to bring your balance down to a level that they'll pay. All right. Have you tried to work with the landlord on this?
No, I haven't. No.
And Hawk is, the reality is they're out of money. So they're not going to have funds there. So what I'm going to do, because we've got to get this solved, we're well done on hearings. I'm going to find after hearing, finding no tribal issue, I'm going to issue a judgment for possession for the 553645. but a writ won't issue till the 29th. So basically, Ms. Haywood, I'm giving you to the end of the month to try to get something figured out. Okay?
That's fair.
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Hamilton Crossing 2 versus Veronica Wix. Hello, Ms. Whitsett. How are you?
I'm well, and yourself?
I'm doing fantastic. All right, where are we with Ms. Whitsett's case?
Your Honor, I just checked in contact with my client, and I don't know if you have an answer. Okay, I don't have an answer. Your Honor, I have a balance including court costs of $1,416. Ms. Whitsett and I spoke before court. She stated that she could have that plus October rent on or before the 6th of October. Your Honor, I think I'm okay if we adjourn this one. I'm sorry, Ms. Whitsett, if we, is that okay with you? So, Your Honor, if you
She just likes coming back and seeing me.
I do.
September 19th, 2025 at 2 p.m.
All righty.
All right. Take care. You have a great week. Court calls the case of Hamilton Crossing 2 versus Brandy Colston.
Hello.
Hello. Your name?
Brandy Colston.
All right. Where are we on Miss Colston's case?
I have a balance including court costs of $507.75.
Hi. I think Hope's gonna pay it for me.
Who?
Hope. Because I had an intake with the person already. I signed my papers. But I think the problem is that I told them that my next court date was the 19th. So they said they would definitely have it paid before the 19th. But then I got the mail. My court date was today. So, but yeah, I already have.
You just told them a different day.
I know, right? But
Okay.
and then when I got the letter in the mail, I said, "Oh man, it says the 12th, not the 19th."
All right.
But yes, I already signed my
can
paper and
I can
everything.
resolve that easy. I'm just going to adjourn you to the 19th at
All right.
2 p.m.
Okay.
All right. And so it better be here.
We just made it.
Don't coming in here telling me, oh, I told him 26.
I know. I'm not this time. No, it was my fault. Thank you.
You're welcome. Hamilton Crossing 2 versus Trayvon Weatherspoon.
Jillian Agnu for plaintiff.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Andrew Camp on behalf of the defendant. My client is present and standing to my right.
All right. Your name?
Giovana Weatherspoon.
Hey. Sorry. Where are we on this?
Your Honor, so we are likely to resolve this with a conditional order of dismissal. Ms. Weatherspoon had lined up funding to cover the majority of her balance. There is an issue. There's a missing $500 payment that Ms. Weatherspoon says she paid through the portal on credit card. My client doesn't see it on the portal, and so we just want to resolve that before we put any sort of terms together. But I think that this is headed to a COD.
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right. How much time do we think we need to? Will 2 weeks do it or a week? Which?
2 weeks is fine, Your Honor.
During this to September 26, 2025. 3 p.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you.
Can I say something?
You want to talk? You want to talk to me?
Yes.
What if I said I don't want to talk to you?
I don't think you would say that.
I wouldn't say that?
No.
All right. Go ahead, Ms. Weatherspoon.
No, but last time I was here, you said that it will, I had the 2 promissory letters or whatever. I just want to know the next time on the 26th, can I appear in Zoom?
You'd have to submit the form and I'll
We
certainly.
tried to do it this time, something
And what happened?
wrong.
That was my fault, Judge. I did submit the form and I did everything correct and I got confirmation. I just don't know how to read it because I'm new here and I didn't know the asterisk meant I couldn't appear. I apologize to my client and to the court.
Okay, so you want me to solve something he did?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. He explained to me, he apologized, but I want to, because the first time I was supposed to appear through Zoom, it went wrong. So I was like, maybe he's just doing that because it went wrong the first time. So I want to.
I'm sorry.
I got 2 little babies.
No, it's okay. I got you. Just submit the form. I'll consider it. If it was submitted for you to appear via Zoom, we'll figure it out. Just appear.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, Your Honor. Thank you. Sorry. No, thank you.
Miss Weatherspoon just wanted to yell at me. It's all right. Hamilton Crossing 2 versus Tiffany Roots.
Billy and Inge for plaintiff.
Hello, Miss Roots. You're stationary, I presume? Okay, you're muted also.
Okay, can
Thank
you hear
you.
me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
All right, where's the status of her case?
Honor, I have a balance including costs of $2,761.
Did you get the $400 in or no?
Yes, I did. I paid a payment of $500.
You see that?
I don't. Ms. Roots, when was that made?
That was
When did you pay
made
that?
It was made today. I have a receipt here.
Oh, okay. So, no, it's okay. Like I can read that little print from here. Anyway, she's gonna hold it up like I can. Anyway, so that would take 500 off of that, so about 22. How are you gonna get the rest of this paid, Miss Ruth?
Okay, so I had a bunch of things lined up. Hawk, I spoke to them. They're out of money. Friends Indeed did agree to pay $500, but I have to pay down the total amount first. Department of Human Services, I am working with them. She was denying my case based on, she said I lived in unaffordable housing, but she did not give me an opportunity to even upload my documents. I did get a job, and I uploaded the working with her. With that, my job starts on the 22nd of this month. I have spoken to Neighborhood Peace and they are getting back
Peace
to me.
Neighborhood.
Yes. And I have also called the assistant manager at the apartment complex here at Hamilton Crossing so that I can get put on a payment plan just in case any of these things do not come through. So I do have another payment that's going to go in this upcoming Monday in the amount of $500 again. And I intend on continuing my payments of $500 every week while I wait on these other agencies to come through.
So you're at 22. You're gonna pay 500 on Monday.
Yes.
Then your next payment will be that following week on Monday?
Yes.
All right, here's what I'm gonna do. Because she's got a lot of irons in the fire. I'm gonna adjourn your case to the 26th, 2025. I'm going to expect $1,000 before the 25th to be paid on this account, at least.
Okay.
Okay, that includes, so you have 5 and 5.
Okay.
And so that'll put us down near a manageable number. And maybe we can get you to with nothing else comes through, that $500 threshold, that Friends Indeed to take care of the rest.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We may not quite get there. My math doesn't quite add up, but okay, that'd be the 26th at 3?
Yes.
At 3 p.m.
Okay, and can you tell me again what was the total amount due? You said 27?
It was 2761. But that does not include your 500.
Oh, good. Okay.
So it's 2261 really.
2261. And you said on the 26th at 3 p.m.?
Yes, ma'am.
3 p.m. Got it. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Heron Vista Apartments versus Tesha Clark. Hello.
Hello.
State your name.
Tesha Clark.
All right. And where are we on her case?
I have a balance including court costs of $2,136. Your Honor, if you would adjourn this to next week, I'm trying to get COD terms finalized with my client.
Got it. Is that okay with you?
It have to be.
What'd you say? Do I have to be?
I said it have to be.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Well, it doesn't have to go that way, but you don't want it the other way. It's September 19, 2025 at 2 p.m. Okay. Thank you, man.
Heron Vista versus Giovana Nesbeth.
Jillian Engen for plaintiff.
You do great every
Jesus.
time.
What'd you say?
I said you do great saying my name every time.
Thank you. I like. See, Alan, and I said her name right. They are giving me. Never mind. I'm not talking to you guys anymore. No, I'm not talking to you anymore. Somebody gives me a compliment, and you guys get all like whatever. All right. What's her account?
I have a balance including court costs of $3,721. I think Ms. Nesbeth is, Nesbeth, are you participating in the forgiveness program?
I am, and I did speak to Sheena, which is the manager there, and I'm supposed to be paying. I'm waiting on it to deposit, which is why I'm going right now. $700 to $850 today, and then $500 next week as well. She told me to send dates via email, so.
Okay.
So you want me to turn it out? All right. I'm going to adjourn your case out September 19th, 2025, 2 p.m.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you.
Thank you. See, you guys don't. Nobody wants to give me credit for what I do. Heron Vista versus Keantra Hawkins.
Jillian Engen for plaintiff.
I'm here.
Okay. All right. There you are. Okay. And how much is owing on her account?
I have a balance including court costs of $2,876.
Okay. And Ms. Hawkins, how are you intending on getting that paid?
I'm on a payment plan. They told me at the last court date that they just had to get something in writing, and it was supposed to
The
be
paperwork in.
Yeah.
So you're on the forgiveness plan?
I don't know about a forgiveness plan, but it's just something that my manager and I came up with, and she gave me a paper. I signed it. She signed it. So at the last court date, it was supposed to be dismissed, and then he said he had to get something in writing, and then at this court date, it was supposed to be dismissed. So I don't know what's going on with that, but I thought we were supposed to be dismissing it.
I don't either.
I think it's $750 every 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Your Honor, I'll get that in.
Okay. So what I'll do is I'll adjourn it out one more time, 19th at 2 o'clock. And when you said you didn't know anything about forgiveness, if anybody's offering forgiveness, take it. You have a good weekend.
Okay, so in a week, I can come back on Zoom because you see where I'm at, right? I'm at work.
So am I. Why?
And you're on Zoom.
You always do this. Yes, just put it down for Zoom so I don't have to be yelled at. Nobody else you took up everybody else's Zoom. Everybody else got to show up.
Thank you.
Record Daniel Landman, P35797, appearing on behalf of the plaintiffs.
Ethan Cherry on behalf of Timothy Stevens, requesting permission from the court under Rule 8.120.
Hold on. What, are you just making up your own script? You're reading something.
I was a little nervous.
No, come on. Santa Croce would have told you I'm a stickler about this. Go ahead. Try it again.
So Ethan Cherry on behalf of Timothy Stevens, requesting permission from the court under Rule 8.120.
Requesting permission to practice pursuant to Michigan Court Rule 8.120 under the supervision of
David Santa Croce.
Okay.
Plaintiff does not object as long as there's no AI involved.
Yeah, okay. Permission to practice is granted. Yeah, that's because he's got that other M and not the real one. All right. Okay, where are we on this case, folks?
Your Honor, I just received the answer from Brother Counsel. It does not appear to raise any type of tribal issue. There is currently a balance of $3,064 and costs of $214 for a grand total of $3,278.
$3,278. Okay. And what is defendant's position on this?
We're requesting an adjournment. Mr. Stevens applied for SER benefits on September 5th and is waiting to hear back.
Okay, so they're gonna be entitled to that second week. I'll adjourn this then to September 19th, 2025 at 3 p.m. Young man, where are you from?
Northern Virginia.
Where?
Northern Virginia, right outside of Washington, D.C.
Okay, that's kind of my stomping grounds. I know where it is. I just didn't hear you.
And excuse me, Your Honor. Can I say one additional thing about this September 19th date?
Sure.
So I know that Mr. Stevens gets paid on the 22nd. Is it possible to do a 2-week adjournment so that he has a better understanding of where he stands?
I'm not sure how that has anything to do with the SER, Your Honor, but
it doesn't have anything to do with this year. I think he's looking to supplement payments, and so he just won't get his check until that Monday.
I guess I'm okay with the 26th. I'll be out of town, but that's okay.
September 26th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
2025 at 12 noon. Where'd you go to undergrad, young man?
I went to the University of Virginia.
UVA?
Yeah, UVA.
Maryland. We hate them.
I'm not so loyal.
Okay. What?
I'm not so loyal to UVA.
Yeah, but you're still a Cavalier.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, we'll do it then. All right, we'll see you in a couple weeks. Thank you.
Thank you.
David, take care.